Well, I think, we've known for quite some time in Newport that we are quite dependent on public sector jobs. Obviously, we've got the Stats Office, the Patent Office, the Prison Service and others, the Passport Office, which we very much want to retain. So, no surprises there. And we also know that welfare benefit take-up is relatively high in Newport as well. So I don't think the report has particularly told us anything that we didn't already know. But what it does show is that we have to hang on to those public sector jobs, and I think we have to make the case very forcibly to the UK government that we want to keep the Passport Office jobs, we want to keep all our public sector jobs, because it's a very, very important part of the local economy.
Some similar conclusions roughly this time last year from the same think tank. Has much changed in that time? Do you think enough's been done to change things in the meantime? Well,
I'm very worried about the UK government's attitude towards public sector jobs, and I really don't think they have sufficiently considered the impact of proposals like removing 250 jobs from the Passport Office on the local economy, jobs and economic strength. And of course, it's not just Newport that depends on those jobs. Though they are based in Newport, they serve the wider regional economy. So I am very concerned with UK government policy on this. I really think they need to think again, because for every person they put out of work, that person isn't paying taxes, isn't paying national insurance, and possibly is drawing benefits. So it doesn't make much sense in terms of the national economy.
Is there a case for trying to engineer a system whereby Newport and Swansea rely less on public sector jobs and perhaps get themselves up the league table in this particular circumstance?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm sure Swansea, as I know is the case for Newport, would very much like to grow their private sector. And there are a range of policies in place for that, but what we don't want to see is any cuts to the public sector, because the two feed off each other really. The public sector, for example, spends a lot of money with the private sector, so we need to keep those public sector jobs, but yes, we do need to grow the private sector also.
And just finally, looking forward then, what would you like to see changed in order to improve things for the South East Wales area? People have mentioned the electrification of the railway line would help, but are there other things that can be done as well?
Yeah, I'd like to see the electrification of the main London to Swansea railway line, which I think would benefit Newport as well as other parts of Wales. I'd like to see greater UK investment. For me, one of the key issues really is that Newport has really proven itself in terms of providing a top quality location for UK government jobs. So when we've seen these relocations, Patent Office, Statistics Office, Prison Service, very quickly we've had a loyal and highly skilled workforce in place, and they've stayed in place largely. Staff turnover has been very low. Rentals of the offices are at lower rates than they would be in London or the southeast of England. So, I think the economic case is very strong, not just for keeping those jobs in Newport, but having more relocation. And I think, we really need to get that across to the UK government.